Welcome guys, welcome. This is going to be a Megastructures DLC, well, during the launch actually of Megastructures, of course. It's going to be but we're going to be playing a game, continuing on a game actually, where we are now sort of getting into where the Megastructures start to kick in. So the last time I did this as a live stream, I will just point out there was a bit of user error on my part, where I was looking at this and it was saying Warlords because that was the previous DLC, and I'm thinking, oh, I think I should say Megastructures, and I was right. I should have said Megastructures, but I didn't read the instructions properly, so I didn't actually have it in there. And so I did actually do another video just to sort of set things up, so we don't spend too much time doing preparation for this particular session. Having said that, I'm going to start again because I'm going to, not again for the whole game, but I'm going to start again and show you essentially what the different things are in Megastructures. I think that's probably the best way to do it, and I can then use cheats to show you different things as well. I can't remember all the cheats, so we're going to have to sort of explore our way through. By the way, if you do want to cheat in the game, like as in, you know, if you want to see certain things, it's quite a handy way to sort of see what's going on. Check out, you know, for example, how you know, how the game is actually developing certain you know, play styles, things like that. It can be actually really quite useful. So I'll go through a few of those. In fact, I might just start off with those. If you I'll just quit across, bear with me guys, if I grab this one here and then just go back into my Steam library. So the game is, the DLC has just launched today, so that's actually what's coming in through here. If you go to your library, so you've got a little bit of things to set up in through here. If you go to your library, just click on Gal Civ. I'm running a press version, but I'm pretty sure this is now the same version as everything else that's actually in there. But if you go into your properties back in through here, and then go into general, it'll actually, now this is actually the thing I didn't have set up, is the show DLC Megastructures. I no longer need that as part of my launch options, but just the word cheat. If you just add the word cheat into those launch options, you will then be able to access the cheat codes. So it's, of course, you're a dirty, rotten cheater if you do go and do that one. But that's sort of what you need to be able to use the cheat commands in the game. You need to be able to do that. And so if I just come back into the game itself, and we'll just go to new game, and we'll just sort of set one up, just so you can get a bit of a view as to what's going on with that. So this is the faction that we're currently playing. I'll just grab like a human faction or something like this, just so we've got something a little bit different. The standard old humans from the base game. Hi ZXM and Michael. So Michael's going shopping. You're going to miss out in the first 5 or 10 minutes. It'll mainly just be summary stuff, I think, in that time. And Scratch as well, saying already played it briefly, but I did get to the but I didn't get to, I think it was the managed structures themselves. Yeah, we're going to do that through cheats initially, and then when we get into the game, I'm just at the start where we're starting to set things up. So I'm going to use this little portion to just go through through how things actually do work. So if we go across into, I'll just go next. Now there's been work done in the base game as well. So the version that we actually are playing is a, I'll just leave all this exactly where it is. Just go next. And I'll leave this is pretty much what we're playing as well. A small galaxy size with binary sectors. Now if we just go next into there, just play with some randoms. So when we come in, of course, we're miles away from being able to do anything at all with the actual DLC. But hopefully, if I don't know what very many of the actual cheat commands are, but I'm trying to I know we should be able to do everything we need to do here. So if we have a look at the at the moment, we only know this limited little sector that we actually have. So a number of the cheat commands that can be quite useful is to turn off the fog of war. If you're trying to sort of evaluate, is this a good start in sense of the settings for the actual galaxy itself, just press the tilde key, which is the curly hyphen. So the tilde key then brings up the cheat command. You can then just type in the word help, and that will then bring up all of the various cheat commands that you actually have in the game. There's a hell of a lot of them, like you can sort of see. There's just heaps and heaps. One thing I don't know is actually how to get different resources. So I was having a quick look at that to see if I could find something in there. I know that you can do it, but I haven't ever done it. So, but you can actually. But there's things, for example, like complete research, which I'll show you that as well. We've got we've got a whole lot of different stuff in through here. One of the things we can actually have a look at is the is the fog of war command. So the FOWNC is the one we want. This is fog of war. Turns off it toggles the fog of war, but without any contact with the enemies. So FOWNC will then just turn off the fog, and we can then see exactly who's who. Now this is interesting. We've actually got everyone very, very close to where we are. Let's just minimize that for a second. And there's another sector back over there with only one actual player in there. So that's an unusual setting for the way that I had set things up, I think. I thought I had set them up to be far away. So in this sort of case, I would be thinking, okay, my settings aren't really all that well balanced. So I'd probably be wanting to change my settings. But that can be a very, very useful one to see what's going on in terms of the actual setup itself. But let's just continue on with this one with the fog of war turned off and just continue on. If we have a look at the research in through here and have a look at the actual tech navigator, under engineering, what you'll find is that there's a new stream, gigamass theory, and all the way through here. So that then extends out across these different things. This is actually the megastructures unlock in through there. So as you progress through this aspect of the tree, you then unlock more and more information. And again, we can just go to our trusty old tilde key. If I just go back and just go and press, oops, just go click on done, and I can then go and unlock all of the research by going to complete research. I think it is. Yep, complete research. Complete research. Okay, so we've now got. Oh, hang on, this is the current one. I think there's one to do all of them. I can't remember what it is. It's that that's only the current one. I could do it that way, I guess. I could actually just sort of work my way through. But I thought there was one to unlock all. Was it unlock? There's unlock there. But I'm not sure what the unlock does. If you want to sort of find it more, you just type in help unlock. What does that one do? We'll unlock the specified tech for the local player. Okay, so yeah, you can do specific ones in through there. So an optional parameter only does the start calculations. Yeah, okay, that's not going to help us. So no, I didn't sort of think it through, but there is one. Isn't it unlock all? Is that what it says? Unlock fast. I'll try unlock all. Here we go. I think that's done it, has it? It's either that or it's crashed. One of the two. I'm not sure what it's doing now. It's not responsive. I think we've broken it. So don't do unlock all. It may still be just rattling its way through all of the different unlocks. I may have to start again. I think I've broken it. So we've got these are all of the this is all of the stuff actually. So I'm assuming it's actually just rattling its way through. Yeah, actually that did unlock all. Okay, there we go. Research complete. So we've got. Okay, we did eventually get there. It is unlock all. So with that in mind, we now actually have, and you'll notice that we've now got a new resource called Gigamass back in through here as well. So yeah, we'll go through, so scratch. There we go. Thank you. So we've got the, so Gigamass is now what we use to actually build megastructures. And so Gigamass is a new resource that allows us to pull apart our dead stars. And you can see there that that Venus in through here is a class 0 planet. Sorry, not stars, planets. The class 0 planet has got 10 gigamass. So we can start to mine these with a new class of ship. Now, this is going to be a little bit overwhelming with all of the different ships we have available now. But if I go into what we actually have in through here, we have planet harvesters. And so a planet harvester is a ship that will then go and actually, it's a special harvester ship, and it will then go out and harvest those dead worlds and give us gigamass. So that's one of the new ship types. There's also a new ship called the Stellar Architect, which goes off and then builds megastructures. And so the megastructures will then rely on the gigamass. So we need gigamass to be able to then go and build the megastructures. And so it's actually a fairly convoluted way of doing different things. If I go back and just click on done again, and I'll just see if I can still rattle through a little bit of this. If we just go back into our tech and look at the tech navigator and go back to engineering, you'll see that we've now unlocked everything from in here. So we've actually now got all of the unlocks now available from the gigamass stream, along with everything else as well in the whole tech tree. I should have probably prepped a game where I've already done these different cheats. Now there's also an unlock there is a way to get more resources, and I can't remember what that actually is. So I'll have to, because I would like to sort of show you how that one does work. But having said that, what we can do is there is another cheat which I just saw when I was looking for things. And again, if we just go back up, there is we have a, where is it? Something down the bottom here. Yeah, spawn, and then we've got spawn megastructure. And so the spawn megastructure, if we have we've got things like hypergates. I'm not sure if there's a Dyson sphere. That would be cool if it did do that one. Spawn, starbase, terrastar. There's a whole lot of different stuff in here we can actually spawn. Spawn anomalies, but I think that's going to be the we've got different sorts of things we can spawn into here. But if we go to megastructure, so for example, if I go to Sol in through here and then go to my command, so I've got the Sol selected, and just type in spawn megastructure, we'll see a few different things in through here. So this has now created a megastructure in around Sol, and so we now actually have the building blocks for building around, in this case, Sol is a yellow star, and so we have a series of different things we can build around yellow stars. And so if I go and actually with Sol selected, we can then go and see that we've actually now got a new button. So manage the megastructure back in through here. And so this is this is a stellar nexus. This is a colossal marvel of engineering. This mechanical framework is designed to support technology to an unprecedented scale. Now, what this one does is it then allows us to go and start to build other elements inside this particular area. So we have all these different augments that we can then go and do. And depending on the class of star, you'll have a different set of augments that you can then go and do. And so there's a heap of them, like the nascent gardening through here. But you can see there that we actually have no gigamass at this point in time. So we don't have the 15 required to build that one. We also don't have the energy. Energy is another aspect. You need to build Dyson spheres around stars to then get energy, which is a new resource in the game, and then that is used with these megastructures. So gigamass to build it, energy collected from Dyson spheres, which you also need to use gigamass for, I think, and then from there you've then got the way of then augmenting it. So these are all the various augments which give you a massive boosting to whatever you're actually doing. So for example, the nascent garden adds a lot of farming, growth and population cap to the actual the worlds around it. I don't think we can double click it. No, it's not a planet itself. We've got flourishing gardening through here again, with farming even higher again. So there's different focuses as we sort of go through them. These are going to be focus origin in through here. So these are brimmed with untapped potential, and so it's going to give extra intelligence, resolve, social skills, and diligence. So that anyone that's living in this system will then actually pick up those different aspects. I don't know if it's actually for the whole of your civilization or not, but these become extremely important. I'm pretty sure it may even be for your whole civilization. But what you want to be doing is you do need to be powering these through Dyson spheres. So the actual stars themselves now become extremely important. We'll just go and click on done and then just sort of zoom back out. So you can see there that we've now got a megastructure in around this particular world. There'll be other, and if I do it at different worlds, like if I go to a purple world, for example, if I go, there's another yellow, I'll just try to find something that's, I don't know if I can show it in here. Structure. No, it's not a star. Around black holes, we can now actually, there might be another one that we can do through here just to sort of show it, is to spawn hypergate. Let's go and do that. There we go. So we've now just spawned ourselves a hypergate in around this particular black hole, and so we now have a special gate that can then be used to be moved across to other black holes. So we have instantaneous travel now, and this is again through the Megastructures DLC. So we end up with these sort of hyperlanes we can then have connected with various black holes. When we find another black hole, like there's another one back over there, for example, we could build another one and then have a connection that runs directly to wherever we want to, like when there's another black hole there as well. I mean, that's a bit too short, but you get the idea. We can do a lot with these. So that's another aspect of the game. So we've now got the got those different things in it. I'm not sure how to make a Dyson sphere, to be honest. So try resources, says Scratch. Okay, let's try that. So if we just go to, I'll just go help resources. We'll also grant 1,000 of every type of each type of resource. So resources. There we go. Success resources cheat enabled. Okay, it's enabled, and I've now got stuff up through here. Resources. No, it's disabled. Hang on. Resources is enabled. Now what do we do? Toggles whether or not resources are required for building ships. It didn't grant me the 1,000 of every type of resource, but it did with food. Okay, so food we got extra. I wonder if I can actually then make use of this now and just go straight into the yellow star here. Yeah, now I can start to build these automatically. So we can sort of go in through and actually now pick these things up. If I go with the Celestial Garden, which will be you can see there's little pips around the actual the building of them. And so as we go higher up through this particular level, if the gigamass, I don't have enough gigamass unfortunately, so it won't let me build it. Oh yes, it will. If I upgrade, say, to a Celestial Garden, you can see it's plus 10 farming, plus 100% growth, and plus 10 population cap. If I just go and build that one through there, it's now got that augment on it, and so we've now got that one sort of established. So, and we have an energy consumption now, which will actually end up being something that we then need to try to get like Dyson spheres to be able to. It's going to take installing augment. I think it's 12 turns before it can then go and do that one. We'll just go and click on done. So that is installing at the moment. Yep, so installing augment in 12 turns. And so that would then, we'd need energy. And again, energy we need Dyson spheres for. So that's essentially sort of how they do work. Gigamass is also then used in other resources and other buildings. And so if we have a bit of a look at on Earth, for example, there'll be various buildings we can then build on the planet itself. Like if we just go back in here and as an example, we've got everything sort of unlocked. There will be some buildings that do require gigamass as a construction resource, and I don't know which ones they actually are. I'm just looking here at the production costs. Seeing if I can find any in here at this point in time. I'm not seeing them there. We've got heaps of them in here. I'll just go to the very, very bottom. See what we can find. The Giga Obelisk in through here. This one requires 1 gigamass to go and build. It also must be built on a volcano. So we've got gigamass of -1 in through that other side. So we've got things like, for example, one-of-a-kind research center can only be built on a volcano. So we're getting these different things in through here with gigamass. This is -2 gigamass for a solar farm. Again, going to give us energy generation. So we can use that instead of using Dyson spheres. We can build up energy through the through using solar farms, and the energy is then used to then power the augments around those other worlds. It's a whole other way of playing the game. It then creates these massive targets as well for combat. So it's a very, very interesting sort of style of play. I won't keep on playing that, but I thought I'd just sort of show you that's sort of how it all fits together, but it's quite convoluted. So in the current game that I'm playing, I'll just go back to the main menu. I might even restart actually, so I'll just exit and just restart it up again, just to reset all the cheats. Just go to play. The cheats are quite powerful in Gal Civ. They always have been, which is great. So Scratch is saying do a turn. Oh, too late. Scratch is saying remember hypergates from Gal Civ 3. Yeah, it may be a bit different actually than what I showed there. I think it's a different mechanic, but there's something very similar in the Megastructures as well, where you just build one around with one of your ships. So if we just go to continue game, it's not going to be the auto save. It's going to be load game. And YouTube, which is where I played up to this particular point. I've just loaded this one in. I'll just do a quick summary as to who we are and what we're doing in the game. And I've played up to the point where we've got gigamass already, but we don't have harvester ships, so we're going to be sort of playing with harvester ships in this particular session. So in this case, I've got the gigamass harvesting is 1 month away. In this particular, in where we actually currently are. And you'll see that it's a whole lot of different things we then get when we do get gigamass harvesting. So, but I'll come back to that one in just a second. Let's go and have a look and see who we actually are. Actually, sorry, that's not the right screen. We are the Glengordian Concordance. We are essentially a pacifist a faction, so believes in opposing war and violence, advocating for the resolution of conflict through peaceful negotiations, mutual respect. So I normally play aggressively, but I wanted to play something a bit different. I let the game just be a random game, and so we ended up with Vigilant and Certain as a civilization abilities. And so Vigilant allows you to have more area of effect in your star bases, and Certain actually gives you they believe in their philosophy, so they're almost sort of like I guess religious fundamentalists to a degree, but we end up with influence. So we actually end up sort of pushing a lot more influence, and every time that we get plus 30 research every time a culture trait is unlocked. So as we unlock culture traits, in fact we've got 2 we can do right away. I didn't really even realize that. Let's have a quick look and see what we've got. So I've got 2 that I can pick from in pacifism at this point in time. We've already done, in fact this is going to then, before I do that, because this is now going to give us the what we need to finish off gigamass harvesting. And so what this will then do, gigamass harvesting allows us to build the harvester ships to collect gigamass from dead planets, and it unlocks the deliverance ship, the planet, and then the planet harvester ship as well. So I think I'm not sure what the deliverance MO actually is. So I'm unsure what that one does bring. If I just press shift, this is an invader. Okay, so it's got it costs 2 gigamass. That's what actually we find as we start to go through. We're going to end up with special ships, and so this is actually a special invasion ship. if we want to use our gigamass for evil purposes. And so we won't do that by playing, thematically. But if we were playing as the Drengen or something like that, then that would be a something we may want to do. Rather than spending the gigamass on large projects, we can spend it on small things as well, like these ships. So we've got it's an invader ship. Not that we know much more about that in this instance. But anyway, that's what's coming. The Planet Harvester. Whoops, hang on. Planet Harvester is going to be the Harvester ship, which we had a look at before. Then we have all these different things we can then go and do. And so this is these are various things. I think we can build these on our planets. And so we've got the gigamass of -2 there for the production costs, all the way through all sorts of different sorts of aspects into there. Actually, that may be, there's the solar farm there. That's a ship to convert dead worlds into gigamass. That's not right. Actually, that's the harvester module. I went to the one below. Solar farm does give us a little bit of energy, and also reduces pollution. So that could be useful. It does require gigamass though, so it may not be worth doing. But these are planetary improvements. And then we actually have the different modules we can start to then make use of in through here as well. So this is a shrapnel launcher, modified warheads that launch razor-sharp gigamass shards at high velocities when detonated, improves missile weapons. And so this one gives us like a better missile attack, but it does again cost gigamass to do this one. So as we start to get more and more gigamass, we're going to need to sort of do more and more of these. It then leads to stellar architecture, and I'll try to get these as well. This one then leads to the Dyson Sphere. I'm not sure if we'll get a chance to get the Dyson Spheres done in this particular session, but anyway, let's just go back and unlock that one through our cultural progression. So just going back in, we've got Charity. This one spawns a support ship of the Goodwill, and we end up with less global crime. We've got Peacekeeping. So all leaders gain the Peacekeeper, the Peacemaker trait, and so in this case the Starship range goes up by +1, and we end up with +2 relations for peacekeeping. So this one here, with kind words of wise leaders, pacifies their enemies, disarming their hostility, and transforms adversaries into allies, forging a harmonious path to lasting peace. And so in this case the +2 relations here for peacekeeping. I'm not sure exactly how that will then kick in. I've never played pacifism. This is all new to me. Altruism, what does that one give us? +2 diplomacy. Yeah, this, as we go down through this way, we're definitely going to be doing a lot more with diplomacy. So if we go to Charity, the crime is not a problem for us. Get the support ship. The Starbase range of +1 is actually quite useful. I'm going to go that way. So we're going to go yes. Now that's going to, so we've now got that one unlocked. Let's go and click on done. And we've now got the next one that we actually had in the list there. So the next one in the Tech Navigator, so just to go through again where we are, if we just go back up to engineering. So we've now unlocked gigamass theory, and we've now unlocked gigamass harvesting. So we've just achieved that because we get the +30 research whenever we do anything. The next one is stellar architecture, which is 29 turns away. So I'm going to have to wait for that one to come up into my 50% off an area. So it ends up being about 15, which unlocks then the Dyson Spheres back and through here. And so we also get the stellar architect. We get the Megastructure architect module, and the Dyson Sphere is then unlocked. And then when we go to the next one after that one, we end up with the Megastructure Nexi, which then allows us to then start to get the augments on those little symbols we see on the side through there. The will essentially be the various augments we have depending on the megastructure that we build. So we'll see if we can get to Dyson Sphere. Hopefully that will show up in the list. I don't want to cheat, but I could cheat if I have to. Let's just go back and see what we have. We've got, these are all just two. We've got planetary mobilization, which gives us the soldiers. We've got armor defense theory. This will be a good one for us. And then we've got interstellar navigation, which leads to the navigation center, which is manufacturing improvement. Improves ship speed from the planet's shipyards. Gets +3 moves, actually. That's not bad as well. But I think we're going to go with the advanced armor. Let's just go and grab that one there. Just click on done. Now I'm missing a lot of the comments here. Sorry, guys. So Crash is saying would be interested in some of my civilization ideas because I have some good ideas that would fit this theme. More grey aliens, yeah. Look, I'm just going to have to play because I've got to show you off the DLC. By the way, this is a sponsored stream, so thank you, Stardock, for sponsoring this particular stream. Hi, Michael, how are you going? This is a different type of game, but I only have time to get one game. Gal Civ or Shadow Empire? If you only had one, what would it be? Well, this is a sponsored stream, so I really, I've just keep in mind, that's I really can't be talking about other games much with this one here. If you ask on DasTactic or something like that when I'm sort of doing other things, then that would be fine. But in this case, I'm really not going to be deviating off to talk about other games in this particular stream. Sorry. Having just trying to answer it very, very briefly, it's going to come down to personal preference. If you I will answer it. If you like board games and board game style, then Gal Civ. If you are into war games, then Shadow Empire. Basically, Shadow Empire is essentially just a war game. So yeah, Chris is in saying I'd go for Gal Civ 4. Gal Civ 4 is an incredible game. They're both incredible games. Michael's saying, don't own Shadow Empire, but I play a heck out of Gal Civ 4. And there we go. So, and Reed's saying hi back. Michael's saying, having fun at the moment playing Dustland Delivery, driving around in a truck, killing infected, crafting and leveling up drivers. Yeah, I'm not sure what Dustland Delivery is. I haven't heard of that one. Anyway, guys, I'm going to continue on. Michael's then saying, my current Gal Civ 4 game, I'm in a big war with 40 plus versus 40 plus. Oh wow, ships. So it takes a bit of time with a massive galaxy. That's actually another point with the game. It has an auto battle system, which I was negative about for quite some time, and I've now completely changed my mind. I'm on the completely on the other side of the fence now with that. I can see that when you do play with, like, as you get deeper and deeper into the game, you end up with big battles that are just too unwieldy to actually play it turn-based. So having the auto battle system, which has been enhanced a lot in the game, is a really, really good idea. Now, we don't have any Durantium. They have it, but we don't have it. So we're picking up good resources around the place, but not a hell of a lot. So so let's just continue on. One of the other things we've got is, so I'll just let these sorts of things that come back through. We do have an event, which we've got discovery. So this is the looter survey report. So your flagship has come across ancient plans for a semi-sentient AI designed to monitor and reduce crime on planets. Implement the AI monitor to reduce the crime. By implementing these AI plans, you can significantly reduce crime rates, leading to a safer, more productive colony. +2 precursor nanites. You can sell it. We're making good money now. Extract resources from the discovery instead of we get 8 precursor nanites. I might just do this one. I think I'll. The Illyrium is not really a big issue for us. The precursor nanites would be handy, having 8 of those. I'm going to do the crime. I don't think crime is going to be a big issue for us anyway, but I'll still just do the crime one. That's sort of, I think, more in keeping with who we would be. So we've got those in through there. The various planets, I'll start to go through these as we develop things. Now there's our first harvester ship, and so we've got one of them get spawned as we sort of go and do this one. If we have a look at the actual ship itself, if we go back into the shipyard as an example, we've got different, I'm building combat ships at the moment in through here, but we can build more of these harvesters. So the squatter, no, that's the colony ship. Where's our, where's our new ship? It's funny. I would have thought we would have actually had had the new ship showing up in here. Okay, if we go to new ship class, use the ship designer to manage your ship designs. There it is there. We've got the Harvester and the Stellar Architect. This one creates megastructures, and this one converts nearby dead worlds into gigamass. So if we just go back across, Harvesters consume nearby dead worlds and convert them into gigamass, and whereas this one here is actually ship type as an Architect, creates a megastructure, and so the doctrine is non-engagement, self-defense only, and that's going to be the same with the Harvester as well. So we'll just go and start new design. So we'll actually build more of these. Now we sort of essentially have to have the Harvester. So we're starting to now get gigamass elements, like we've got gigamass spearheads. There'll be other things as well that will eventually unlock. Gigamass shrapnel, gigamass lens for the beam weapons, but we don't want those. We want the specials. So this is the drop pods. This is for the conquest. Flag, probe. Sensor range. Okay, that's not actually, it doesn't have it. Gigamass reinforcement. Wonder, wonder what's going on here. I'm not sure if that's going to cut it. It's saying that there's already I don't know if we've got anything under here that's actually got the elements, because I can't see anything to do. And maybe it's just the class of ship itself. Let's have a look and see. Actually, let's because this is new. This is new territory for me. So sure, yes. Yeah, that's unusual. Unusual. We don't actually have it in there. Yes, combat. Just make sure I really haven't done anything here. No, that's all it is. Just click on done and just come back and try to figure out what's going on. So Scott saying it was there, just grayed out, was it? Hang on, let's just click on done to start with, and we'll just go back into and have a quick look and see with our tech navigator. So it's got the harvester module there. Yeah, mass 12. Well, we did use up the 12 as a ship. Yeah, so I'm thinking it would have been there. The Gigamass Harvester says, okay. So Leia's saying, where is the battle? I want to see the battle. We will actually get to that, because I'm going to be hunting pirates for a little while as well. So we've got a fleet going off to destroy pirates. So in this case, we've got the harvester module through there, the Gigamass lens. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure where that actually was. But the harvesters in through that side. Gigamass theory. And then we've got stellar architecture to get the Dyson spheres and things. That one should have been there. I'll just go and click on done. Just try that again. Actually, if we have a look at the existing ship, I'm not sure if we can sort of reverse engineer what this one's got in it. Yeah, we've got harvest. We'll attempt to find and harvest dead planets. I'll just tell it to go and do that. We have to be careful of it though. I may even send in a bit of protection with it, just to stop any pirates that do come with it. So if we go and around here, I've just got a single bomber. That's not really enough. When do we get this one here? Get this one coming up very, very soon. Yeah, look, I'll tell it to just go off and harvest. It does have the harvester ability, so so I'll just go and tell it to go and harvest. It's going to go off and find other dead worlds. Now, some of these will only have like 2, some of them will have 10. So we end up with, like there's a lot of ships, a lot of areas in around here that have got 10 in around us. That one's only got 2. There's our fleet. Just trying to search. This one's searching out the pirates. There was pirates in around this territory. There's a pirate bomber there. We do actually have our looter flagship, which is coming down this way. Yeah, we'll have to be a bit careful. What I think I'll do is I'll go and I'll just tell it to go off and automatically harvest. So it will then start to harvest the gigamass in through there. So it will now just focus on getting the gigamass from this world. This one's got 10 gigamass. But I will see if I can build more of those ships. Just surprised that we don't actually have another way of getting these. There's definitely nothing there. Okay, so harvester. Start new design. Because, yeah, there's still nothing there at all. Where did you see it? There it is there. Harvester, why is that locked? It's like there's a bug. Maybe you can only have one, but it should tell us if that's the case. It's limit of 1 per ship. I think it's already in here. I think it's already got the harvester module on board, but it's just not showing it. Is what I'm thinking we're seeing there. Which would then make sense with the 12, because that is 12 in through there. Yeah, so Scratch is saying I think the module is already in. Yeah, I think it is. I think it is, but I'm not sure. I'm not seeing it anywhere. So it looks like that. It's like the ship's already got it. Okay, so if we well, let's just keep on building more of these. So we'll go and design these ones. So at this point in time, moves 10.5, sensor range 4, logistics 4 for this one here. Mining laser, we don't need any of this stuff. We don't need the probes. I mean, it does give extra moves. I'm not even sure if we can put a probe on it. Let's just go back to support. The hit points are only 5 on this one. Let's just go and add in more of these. So I'm just going to throw in some extra hit points. That's 16. We've got 4 left over. Subspace. This will give us more sensor range. Now the construction cost goes up a fair amount with this. Once we get going, don't really need it. But maybe I'll just get another drive on this thing. There we go. We're up to 20 there. So we'll just call that the harvester. That'll do us. So we've got a little bit more hit points. We've got 9 hit points, extra speed. We'll save that. Now, why is it not wanting to save? Scratch is saying also, I think the idea of grey aliens harvesting planets, I think is thematic. Yeah, I think so. And I do want to dominate this. Now that's, for whatever reason, it's not letting me save. What's going on here? What is going on? Why is that not wanting to save? What have I done wrong? That's not making any sort of sense. Come on, save, 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 save. I think we've hit a bug. Which often happens when I've got the, yeah, the version I'm playing with. I wonder if it's the version I'm playing with has actually done this. Yeah, okay, I can't save it. Damn it. Let's ditch these. Still can't save. Still can't save. So I'm not sure what's going on there. Yes, it can't save it without any modules. So no, we're screwed here. We are screwed, unfortunately. Yeah, I'm not sure what to do with that. What I could try is, I'm just going to click on done. I'm sorry about this, guys. If I had have just chosen one of the stock standard factions, I'd probably be fine. Just go Control S. And what I'll do is I'll quit out, and so I'll exit the game. And what I'll do is I'll just go back into Steam and just change the beta that I'm playing with, and see if that helps. Go to properties. I don't think that there'll be other things that will then come in. I'll just go back into the betas, and I'll just go back to none. And I'm just going to go back to general and just ditch that bottom DLC. Okay, let's see how that one works. And let's go back in and play again. Yeah, so it didn't actually change anything, but maybe that will help a little bit. God, I hope that this hope this works. So we should be back in the same version, I'm hoping. I'm hoping it's the little things like the show. Yeah, so it's still in Megastructures. We're now stopping it from using the advanced build. If we just go to continue with our quick save. Anything could happen here. Now we've got the armor defense theory. So let's just go back across. So we've got that. So that's where we currently are. Let's just go back to this this shipyard here at DasTactic. So we've got the harvester ship is now harvesting away. I don't think it's unique. I don't think we can only have one of them. We should still be able to build them, I think. Still nothing in there. New ship class. The fact that it's in here, it should work. So we'll start new design. So we think it's already got that on board. Let's just see if we can actually. That's different design again. Let's see, we've got using different designs all the way through, which is pretty cool. Let's save this one. No, it still won't save. Why won't you save? I'm actually at a real loss, guys. I'm sorry. I've got no idea why this is doing it. But no idea. The construction costs in this case are way, way lower. Yeah. Michael's saying you can't change the doctrine. It seems maybe there is something missing or wrong there. Actually, I don't know if I can do it in here. Just go cancel. I can't edit the doctrine. It is what it is. Oh, hang on, if I click on Harvester. Yeah, I can't edit that at all. If you can choose a ship design, it would say you should be able to build it somehow. Yeah. Yep, it's... yeah, I'm really unsure here. I thought I'd be able to build a number of these. I don't think it's unique. Oh, I wish there was someone I could ask, actually, about what's going on here, because this could mean that this faction that I've generated is not viable for whatever reason, and I don't know why. I'll keep on playing it with just this one, and we'll see how we go. yeah, we'll just have to see how we go, I think. Scratch is saying, I want to ask, have you noticed that for some reason AI values economic development tech very high in diplomacy? I'm able to get gigamass of them for it. Oh, okay. No, I didn't actually. I've tried. What I've found with the diplomacy is I haven't really. They've actually been getting rid of their gigamass. So so when I actually go in to try to do trade with them, resources, yeah, they don't actually have any gigamass. They've already used it, and I'm not sure if they've spent it or traded it. If I go back to, this is my friendliest faction. If I just go goodbye and just go back to the others, wait longer. Oops, wrong one there. So they've actually been using up their gigamass. I'm not sure why. I think they've been spending it on their ships. I'm assuming, but I may be wrong about that. So so Michael's saying, is there an option in your ships to target enemy harvester ships in the doctrines? I wouldn't think so. I wouldn't think so, because they're not just non-combatants. Is really all that they actually are. So so yeah, it wouldn't be specific like that, I don't think. Okay, now we do actually have. I probably need to get some in through. I'm getting supply ships back in through here. I might just go and start to build asteroid miners. Got a couple of asteroids in here. Just going to click on done. So we've got four asteroid groups. Okay, done. Let's now got a list of them. Yeah, it's just freighters coming through there. All right, well, we'll continue on with what we're doing and see what actually happens, I guess. Trade offer. Okay, they're making a trade offer in through here. So they're offering modules to us. Starbase modules is tech that we do need. This one provides 2 free constructors. And subspace streaming, we give them 70 credits and gigamass harvesting. No. I'm going to ditch that. That's too expensive. If I go back to my other techs, auto manufacturing. Okay, I do want the Starbase modules as fast as I can get it. Let's go back to the techs again. I'll throw that one back in there and just see if we can do it with we only have 10 diplomatic capital. It's not really going to do much. No, that's not going to do it either. Not even making a dent on the thing that in through there. Even that's not doing anything. I'm definitely not going to give anyone else gigamass harvesting. Okay, what else can you give me? Okay, we'll take 3 of those. Ditch our credits. And they don't have any durantium. Durantium is what I do actually want. Got Helios ore. Now it's very close, so I'll just grab that one through there, and then we'll just offer them a little bit of credits, maybe even diplomatic capital. No, not going to quite do it. Cancel that. Credits. 228. We're essentially paying 228 to get one heliosaur. Give us your money. So 80 is too much. All right, we'll just do that where they give us some credits, and we'll just do this one here. So we'll actually go and accept this. Okay, that's good, but we're not going to give up the gigamass harvesting. That's just too valuable. We need it to get this run along. I'm going to end the turn and then try doing another save, and then coming back in again and seeing if that will then help with what we're actually doing. See if we can sort of if we just need to run it forward a turn or something. Okay, so we now end up with 2 more constructors. Now there's really nothing left for us to do other than to sort of start to set up some military bases. We've been able to sort of pick up all the resources in here, which is good. I'm just going to, I may just use this just to generate a couple of military bases in around our systems. I don't need to go too far away. So we've got a big overlap there. That actually, even if I bring it over into... Well, I'm going to have DasTopia will sort of be collected with this one anyway. So if I just move this one down... I can pretty much just keep all of these under control. I'll just keep that whole system like this. I can't quite grab that. Can't get that, and I won't be able to get this either. Sarin, actually Sarin I may be able to pick up and get both of those in a system. But I need to make sure that this, where we end up with the other bases will also be important to us. So let's go and create ourselves a military starbase in through here. With the Starbase defense system in through here as well. I'll just go and grab those. Done. And our turn. The constructors coming through as well. Flagship's just automatically doing stuff. A supply ship there. This one here was just going to keep on going in and just helping to feed its own planet. Idle shipyard. This is Stevenson. We've got a place called Scilab, which is where we're doing scientific work. Let's just see if we can start this one again. The Acolyte, the Believer, the Devotee. There's nothing new there, unfortunately. Producing modules will be important. New ship class, come on, please work this time. No, I don't know what's going on there. That's a weird one. I might even just test it and see if we can actually sort of see if we can do it. Yeah, Scratch is saying I just tried and I can build harvester ships on custom civs just fine. Okay. Also a question, do megastructures generate influence on their own? Not sure about influence actually. I'm not sure. Yeah, I haven't got to that point yet. So geez, if you're getting it and I'm not, there's something that's stopping it. Maybe a tech is missing then. I don't think so. So it might be that to save that was saved in the beta, not compatible with the main version, maybe. But let's actually try another save, quit out, and then come back in again. So if this is the... if you exit, yeah, that's okay. Let's just do another quick save and just see if that's what it is. We'll exit the game completely. Just give it a complete refresh. I'm hoping it's not going to completely destroy what we're trying to do here. If it is, that's annoying. Let's just continue. Oh, hang on. Maybe there's another way around this. So if I just go back out, to the main menu and just go yes. I do actually have the ship designer in here somewhere as well, I think. In here. So choosing a ship style. Choose the ship style, colors, and materials used when designing ships. So that should be okay. Just go launch designer. Now I don't know if this will then work. Still right. The planet harvester. Now this is the actual style. If I go and try to figure out what style of ship I'm using. Yeah, I'll just go and press escape. If we go and have a look at the new game, I'll just see if I can get around it this way. That's the group that we're using. If we edit them and then have a look at the actual, just wait for this to catch up with itself. So we're using the cringe ship style. So that's the style of ship that we're using. Now it may be that the cringe ships just don't actually have what we need. So let's just see if we can actually get around it that with having a look to see if cringe will allow that to happen. I don't know if this will work. I've never had to do this before. So just go back into the cringe ship styling through here. This is a style of ship that we're using. Now that we're using the Sline colors. I'll leave all this with blank. We'll just go to launch designer. And we saw that there was one ship there, so there definitely should be a... we can find out sort of what it is. There's a planetary harvester there. All right. With the harvester module. So we're now seeing the harvester module. Yeah, so Scratch is saying I was using custom ship style and it was using Terran ships to fill the blanks. Yeah, maybe use a call a friend card and ask battle mode to join the stream. Yeah, I don't know if he'll know this one because I think they would have, if they found a bug like that, they would have patched it. I think it just happens to be, it could be all sorts of different things. It could be the version I was playing that didn't quite work with something else that wasn't in there at the time. But if I go and actually export this one, I don't know if I can bring it in. If I click on done. Use this design to start a new design. Let's just go this way. Alright, so we've got the harvester in through here. But now we're seeing this. We didn't see this before. So this is hopeful. The fact that we didn't see it, there's something weird going on. Unless we can only have one operating at a time. Like as was said before. Harvest Dead Planets 1. Like the fact that it's got Harvest Dead Planets with a number, it's almost like it maybe destroys itself, and then we can get another one. That may be it. But I would have thought it would be greyed out if that was the case. So let's just see if we can save it. Yeah, okay. We can do it here. Let's just see if we can somehow bring this into the game. So we've now got a new ship inside this group just called Harvester. Let's just go and click on done here. Continue our quick save and just see if that adds it in. Now, if we just go back across. Here it is here. There it is. Okay. Okay, cool. We've been able to get our way around it. So that's that works. So that's good. Phew. That's a convoluted workaround though, isn't it? And it's funny it's not showing up anywhere else. Anyway, problem solved. Let's get a few of these ships done. Right. So that works. Okay, so I'm glad I'm glad that worked because I didn't know what to do, to be honest. So that's good. 6 turns we get another one. I'll try to get a fair few of these because we'll be needing a lot of them, I think. Now this one in here, we have all the movements. Yeah, that'll do us, I think. Again, we'll probably end up with megastructures in around here at some point. So, oh, hang on, needs to be within, can't be within 5. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, we just need to be a little bit further out. Here we go. So, we can build it there. We'll just start to go through the modules. Now we've got supply ships in through here. Now they're ruined. This one here is building a manufacturing district. This one is building research districts. We'll just keep on coming back in for more research. Event. So this is Acellus Tertius 1 planet. So I haven't figured out what to do with the specialization of these planets just yet. So Rasluk, governor of Vastia, has done a poor job of setting up a justice system on their planet. Instead of dealing with it locally, they are requesting our capital's lawmakers deal with the problem. It's disappointing that such measures are needed to deal with one governor's incompetence, but we have little choice if we don't want crime to grow. So send help in through here. And so this one, we end up, we get +5 loyalty, -5, yeah, it does cost us 200. I can deal with that one. It's their problem to deal with. Yeah, look, I think that's more the pacifist way of doing things, I think. So we'll go and do that one. We'll just go and help with the crime on the world. Now I want this to join in with the planet Harvester. That will then be able to protect it against pirates. We're starting again. It's down to 8 and we're up to 6. Good. So yeah, every turn we are actually harvesting more gigamass. Okay, so building ships back in through here. This is at Stevenson. We've got again, the harvesters are a little bit too expensive here to get all the time. I think we'll just keep on going with... Actually, do we have any... I'll just click on done. We don't actually have any asteroid belts, so I won't worry about getting asteroids from here. Just go in and build Maybe just more supply ships. Trade offer. Yeah, they want gigamass harvesting. No. Reject. What text do they have? They're not going to give us any weapons. To be a little bit careful of them. Nothing down that way. There's the other pirate ship. Being attacked by more pirates. Defense theory, choose new tech. Precursor archaeology. So this one allows us to gain more benefits from precursor relics and related technologies we encounter. Improved armor science. And we get weapon systems. I think I might grab that one. It's only one turn. Let's just see if we can keep on trying to get to where we can go and get the next, like you get the Dyson spheres. We now have planetary improvements we can start to get. So this is actually an SLS Tertius. This is one where we never bothered building the core world capital. And we've only got up to 3. It's only 5 months before we get the next citizen. So we might start to look at improving things here a little bit. And we have a few different things that have now come through with the with things we can then go and build. But we do actually have different gigamass type structures. So I won't have a good look at all of them. Solar farm. There's the one that starts to give us energy. But really, what I want to do is I want to get the Dyson spheres before I do that one. So at the moment we've just been getting financial districts. Haven't even really been trying to get anything to do with pushing the production on this particular world. Now we do have the Snuggler colony. I might build that first, I think. Then we do actually have some good little areas. Now this is going to give me +2 level to approval and wealth in around it. That one gives +1 level to wealth. Yeah, +1 to wealth in through there. I can make use of some of these. Actually, that area there. I'm going to go and grab. Oh, hang on, gigamass terraforming. That's 2 gig. Yeah, I don't want to do that. So this is actually where we can do terraforming with gigamass. No, won't do that. I thought it was planetary improvements that we actually had. So that's not what we want. But I could make use of this one now and just get our population cap up a little bit and get the growth happening. So I'd sort of throw that one in there and then start to pick up other things as well. I might just queue that one. We get that one in there. We get that one built, the Snuggler shelter, and then from there I can just start to get like architectural districts, which will then also improve the number of population we can actually then have. That will then sort of improve ultimately once that one's built. So let's just go ahead with that one. We'll just go and click on done. Actually, we can gigamass supplies. Oh, hang on, no, this is not what we want. Again, that's sort of this strategic integration of gigamass allows us to accelerate our shipyard production 2-fold for a full year. No, definitely don't want that. Definitely don't want that one. But we producing modules is actually a good thing for us to do as well on some of these worlds. So this is sort of, I don't know what I want this world to do just yet. I haven't really got to it yet. This is a big cruiser that we actually have. I'm just literally just going around just trying to find where the pirate bases are. We know that there's definitely a pirate base out here somewhere. You can see different bombers. They may be coming from here. Events. Okay. Your flagship discovers an ancient artifact, a mysterious object imbued with immense power. This artifact can be either be harnessed to provide a massive energy spike to our shipyards, or used to generate an aura of euphoria on a target planet, uplifting the mood of its inhabitants and providing a temporary boost of productivity. So we can do this one here, +1 manufacturing to all worlds for 20 months, or we get the Harmony Beacon. I like the idea of the second one. Increase the approval of the target world by 10% for 25 months. Maybe not. Maybe not. I thought there might be better. I think we'll go the manufacturing. Approval is, we've got very high approval. Now, this is interesting. This is the looter has actually is being attacked. This is actually not good at all. It's a flagship. That's not the right one, I don't think. So punishes and enforces. I'll just watch the battle. Not sure where this actually is. Yeah, these are precursor sentinels. But I don't think this is my actual flagship. I think this is a flagship, but not the flagship. So I'm definitely going to be losing here. Done. Now that was over there. All right, so that was actually one of the commanders that we had gotten. So we'll just go to choose new tech. Is in a manufacturing. Now we don't actually have any Durantium, but I can buy it. Let's go that way for now. Just going to click on done. See you later, Chris. So yeah, so we've got the that was it there. Now that was, if I just go back into my leaders and commanders, got endless zeros. I'm not sure how we got that ship, to be honest. I don't know where that one had come from. I think that was just like how you get that other extra ship early on. I think that was it. Extensive criminal records, yeah, was erased. Now we do actually have Endless Zeros is a ship that we have floating around, which I do want to start to bring back across. This particular ship has got this one gets plus 8 fleet hit points. And so I do want that to join in with the other ships that we actually have. So let's go and find that ship now that things are getting a little bit dangerous in around here. There's Endless Zero there. This one can certainly get rid of this. So we'll go after that one there. And we also have a fleet of pirates there. And a supply ship there. And they're going to be attacking this world. Yeah, so we need to protect all of these from the pirates. This is the actual looter itself, the one that this is our main flagship, which I was thinking, yeah, that should have been able to handle that last fight reasonably well. We have the other fleet still coming back in around this other side. Idle core world. So, So ZX saying I'm back. Can we recap everything? No. So now again, I can't really afford the gigamass to do these things. I mean, having said that, there'd be some good improvements in here. Like getting an industrial centre in through there would be fairly handy. What I'm doing here is I'm trying to boost the number of citizens we can actually then have on this particular world. Can I get scientists yet? No. We need Xeno research tech to get those. So we'll start to aim for that as well. There's a fair few things we do need to get. So, yep, they're all okay where they actually all are. Research. Back in through here now. Again, I just want to start to get more and more of the rather than going for special buildings. I can get that in 27. Pollution comes down. Pollution is at 34 here. So that's the solar farms does bring the pollution down, and we do start to then get energy. And this is bonus per level. Now, do we have any bonuses? Yeah, I've got a 4 bonus there. That comes in from food. So what do we end up getting? Let's just have another look at that one. We get the bonus per level energy generation. Well, that would give me 1 extra energy generation as well, with even a little bit less. I can get even more by making that a food, which I think I might just I won't do the food just yet, but let's start that. I might just get some more modules. Bring that one in. Okay, we're just going to click on done. So that we are using some of our gigamass for that one. We do have the next small ship there. We'll just go and bring this one across into Sarin, which is going to be attacked. The Faith is sort of like our smallish. We've got like these bombers or fighters in through there, but we also now have these corvettes, which are which are sort of, I'm just using them as the backbone for my fleets. We are going backwards here a little bit now with money, but that's okay. I think they're coming from here. I mean, we're trying to find them. Okay, situation report. With some key breakthroughs and advances in molecular technology, we can now recycle dead planets and turn them into something entirely new, gigamass. Gigamass will be the fuel that propels us into the next... Okay, let's get started. So this is actually... So it's a time for our civilization to ascend. By capturing the power of a star, we can become a Class 2 civilization. We'll need a steady supply of energy to fuel our ambitions. A white star is preferable, but any will do. Now, we actually do have... This is actually now the next progression that we end up getting. So we've got Xeno Manufacturing. We'll just choose New Tech. Stellar Architecture, there we go. So this one allows us in 16 turns to get the Dyson Sphere, which we probably won't have time to get through in this session, but that's that will be where we start. Yeah, so we've actually now taken out their other world. We now actually have just debris. So send an asteroid miner here to construct a mining base. Mining bases provide minerals to the nearest world. So we can. That's essentially now an asteroid. This will become an asteroid as well. And so this is now just going to keep on going around, picking up more and more. You know, we're up to 12 gigamass, which is great. And we'll try to get the we'll try to corner the market on those sorts of things. Now that one there, into zeros, we do actually have the Molotov in through here. It's just a single ship in through this instance, where this is not the strongest ship, but we want this to join up with our main fleet. So we'll just go and watch the battle. Now, I'll just pause it and try to explain what's going on. If I turn on the battle log, it doesn't keep in keeping with the actual time, but there's actually a series of different phases that then take place. Each ship will actually have its own abilities. Now, this frigate, if we have a look at it and see what it does have, it's got missiles, and the missiles have got a range of 6,000, whereas this ship over through here has only got this one has got beams, and so beams have got a range of about 2,000 or 2,500, I think. I can't remember exactly what. If you just go back to the ships, so I'll leave the ships on as well. Ship HUDs, we can sort of see their damage and what they actually have. I might leave that on as well. Restart battle, that's okay. Play the battle. I can play it in very, very slow-mo if I wanted to. Free mode, I'll just go top down. It'll then sort of zoom in as we get closer. Now, see how that little white bar has now gone back in, and we'll see that there's going to be some information appearing here very, very soon, which will then go through. So in phase 0, when those missiles were fired from the Molotov, so this Molotov actually did fire at us, and so it actually had one of them attacking. There's only a 67% chance it's going to hit at 6,000 range. The range that it fired at was 3,950, and it did actually hit, in this instance, our shielding. So if we have a look at, I think there's usually a bit of information there. Not sure why it's not showing up, but that's that actually depleted our shields, and in this instance, and so we ended up with a few in through there. In phase 5, we then fired with two shots coming in at 172%, so we're not going to miss essentially. And at 2,000 range, we fired at just under 2,000 range at the Molotov. In this case, we did 2 complete damage to it. It's only got 1 more damage left, I think, before it's before it then dies. I can't quite grab it. I think it's already dead, actually. Yeah, there we go. It must have only had 2. So anyway, that was destroyed. Actually, we did 3 damage. So that's done. And so we lost, the damage taken was nothing because it just came off our shields. Okay, now this one can actually upgrade. Let's just do the upgrades in here. So we have Illyrium cells. We'd actually give our beam attack of another +2. I'm going to grab those. We've got heaps of Illyrium, so we can sort of make use of that. Now I could go back across. This will be attacking Sarin. I've got 10 in through here. The benefit of this ship is that it is a special ship that gives +8 fleet hit points. But I'm thinking of bringing it down to join up with this particular one at the bottom here. So we'll do that. More Illyrium down the bottom. Here they come. So they're now attacking Sarin, and so it's going to be total loss to them. So this is why we brought the Faith across. These are, like, the scale of this, these are tiny in comparison to this one. Just go and watch the battle. And so again, we're going to have fighters which have got more kinetic style weapons. So you can see through here, we come in already with some shielding on it. You can see through there we've got kinetic attack of +2 and through that side. So this one uses rail guns, which are a lot smaller again. These are about 1,000, like about a kilometre. So this is like bullets. But these are good at point defence. And so we've got the total defence. The shield strength is 3 at this point in time. Evasion is small, so it can evade very, very well at 8.75, and it's got an armour rating of 3. So it's got armour, shields, and evasion, whereas these guys don't have any of that. They've just got no defensive power whatsoever. They just actually have their hit points. So as they're all firing their missiles at the small ship. Now the fighter probably would have lost if it didn't actually have this big ship in with it. So again, kinetic attack in through there. This one here has got just beam attacks. And so it's got a +5 beam attack, so it has to close the gap. Now they're all going after the largest ship. And if we have a bit of a look at this one through here, we'll see that there's This one here, the Faiths will have Giant Slayer. So this one actually is good against really, really big ships. Not so much against the ones that we've got. So against battleships, command ships, dreadnoughts and carriers, but not against frigates. Frigates are still small. And it's targeting the corvette, because it does go after the largest combatants first, is its doctrine. The fighter goes after the smallest. So not that it matters, they're all just targeting the different Molotovs. This particular frigate goes after the largest as well. So it's sort of a bit like their bombers in as much that it sort of tries to close the gap. So they're avoiding this little guy, and he'll then start to fire fairly soon. We can see there that they did actually get some damage done. So this is the shield integrity, 80%. Maximum shields are 9. So shield absorbs incoming damage when a ship's back on this ship and through here, we ended up with shield strength of 9. And we get that from different sorts of aspects. The evasion of 7, and then the armor rating of 5. And so at this point in time, they've got to deplete the shields first. So shields absorb incoming damage. When a ship's shields absorb damage, that amount is lost from the shield strength for the entire battle. A ship will not take damage to its hit points until its shield strength has been used up. And so in this case, we've got those in through there. We also then have armor integrity. And so armor helps mitigate incoming damage. When a ship is fired upon, its armor rating is rolled against the attack. If the armor rating is higher, it mitigates the damage. After every armor roll, the armor rating is reduced by 5% of its original armor value for the battle. So armor is very, very important. Shielding is very, very important. These guys don't have either. So like little individual hits here will actually sort of do the damage. Now they've actually gone straight through. You can see there in phase 5, our ships now get to fight. So they fired at 800 kilometers. Actually, it was 1,000 kilometers in through there. So in this case, they're actually missed, and that last one missed in through there. The corvette had one of its beam attacks actually hit, and so we ended up doing 1 damage to one of the ships. See, these shields are depleting now. We'll see that just come up in just a minute. So phase 8, phase 6, I think. Yeah, so phase 6, these all then fire at very, very close range, and they depleted the shields even more. So shield integrity 45, 26. So we're down to a very small amount in through there. In fact, I wish that these would show in real time of what we see down through here. But essentially our shields are now down. There's been another attack go in. The fighter then fired again at the Molotov and did 2 damage. That should be enough to destroy it. I'm thinking that one's going to be dead, or that one or the other. And the corvette also managed to do some damage there as well against one of them. So yeah, that one did get destroyed. This one should be destroyed now as well. There we go. So the shields ended up being depleted, but none of the armor. So we're fine with where we actually were. So no hit points were taken from ours, and we did destroy all of those. Just go and click on done. Heard rumours that the Cosmic Rebels have built a Giga Obelisk Galactic achievement. Oh, okay. So they're ahead. Got a habitat ring and a recruiting station back in around there. What else can we get? A habitat ring. This one does chew up gigamass. Treasury goes down. Population cap goes up by +6. Artificial moon as well. So this is, you can see there we've got different gigamass costs going in. Alright, so they've actually built the on their world. Let's just see if we could have built that. There's a lot now that you can build in here. It's all old stuff. Probably be one of these. It's now gone because it's a unique one. Right, so they've actually built something. It'll be on their home world, unfortunately. But we are accruing gigamass at a nice solid rate. Okay, then we've got this area down in through here. So the governor. This is Sarin, the one that just got attacked. This is a volcanic world. So this is one where I could potentially build something as well. I forget which one was the one that ended up you could build on the volcanics. Alright, so back in through here. Now we started to build, we do actually have +3 to wealth in through this particular area. This is a hard one for this particular grouping. The pollution here is really, really bad. We do actually have a core world capital back there. I was going to start to build more food. Not that I need it, really. Let's just go and build more wealth. Financial district in there. And we'll build a food. That will then feed this. Give me more population, ultimately. Okay, nothing else happening through there. Okay, we've got 2 Illyrium back down that way. We've got enough Illyrium, we don't really need to go after that one. Yeah, see, there's more pirates coming from in here. There's more coming this way as well. Saren's protected. Bring that one into that particular group. So the supply ship. Manufacturing. Research. Just keep on feeding this world. Okay, yeah, with the highest approval. In fact, we're down here now. We did have very high approval at one point. Let's just go back into our, actually not that one. I almost clicked the wrong thing there. Actually, no, that's the one. Yeah. Let's get our approval even higher. It's going to mean our tax will go down, but we'll be able to sell different things at some point. It's heavily defended. I would like to try to get that. Bring them together now. So we now have a massive fleet. We end up with extra hit points back in through here as well. So the Endless Zero sort of adds a lot of hit points to this particular fleet, which makes this one quite a powerful fleet. We do actually have a cruiser that we picked up, a pirate cruiser. So we sort of picked that one up some time ago. I don't know if we're going to be able to get into this anomaly with this fleet of ships. Logistics wise, we're 12 or 14. This one here is a 6, so I can't add that one to the mix. That's idling. Let's just keep on surveying. Then we've got the next harvester. Let's get more of this done. Trade offer. No, I'm sorry. I'm happy to give you these. Is there no research I need? Okay, what else can we get? Starship refits? Nope. Okay, we're close there. There we go. Done. Accept. So doing the tech trading is sort of working in our favour here, which is good. So I'm just keeping on blowing up these little pirates. Okay, we've got the Taurian regime. This must be in the other sector. So they've maybe gone through. They'll be a good ally actually as well. Alright, I'm going to do a quick save here because I'm not sure if we can break our way through this into this precursor anomaly with this group, and I would like to see what the fight looks like, so let's just do a quick save in here. And we'll just do we'll do a save scum, essentially. So we've got the different classes of ships that are coming back through. We've got the frigate class, we've got one frigate, one cruiser and 2 corvettes, with what's actually coming in through here. So the frigate is the Endless Zeros, which is sort of like one of our command ships. These are 2 faiths that we have got, which we've brought in as well. And so we'll just see what we end up with coming in against this precursor anomaly. Not seeing any other pirate bases anywhere, but there will be some somewhere. Bombers, just colony ships coming down to pick up these areas. It's okay, I'll let them do that. Should we go? I'll say yes. Oh, didn't get to see it. I thought we'd see it. Okay, well that's why we didn't want to do that one. It's a fortress. Okay. It's got a dreadnought there. Okay, that's way too big for us. All right, so we'll load that one back in. That definitely didn't work. I thought we'd be able to see the actual fight, which I thought could be quite interesting. There's definitely been pirates coming from around this region somewhere. So we'll just see. We'll just keep on sort of moving around and see if we can find where they actually are. Asteroid miner. I'll then feed into Sarin. Okay, damaged trade ship. One of our freighters from Homeworld has been damaged by an iron storm, leaving it stranded in deep space near your territory. Would like some assistance. So the Taurians I would like to become friendly with. Relations with Taurians for 50 months, +1 trade licenses maximum. Okay, so seize the opportunity to tax their cargo. No, we won't do that. So we'll try to become friendly with them. Now I'm assuming that they're in another sector somewhere, which we don't know where that actually is. We're sort of getting an idea of where everyone else is in this sector, but not the Taurians. Just continuing on their merry way. We've got heaps of gigamass now. We'll corner the market. Just feed that one into there. Here we go. Okay, so we've got the we do actually have the various groups in through here. I'll just need to, if I'm going to do a beam volley, I've got to be 2 away. We'll start to hit this thing. So that's down to 43. So we'll destroy this. This is the Celis Tertius Shipyard 1. So we'll actually go and destroy that one there. Still got one more move. Okay, we'll move that one in. And again, they're attacking Sarin. I'll just do a quick battle here. This ship's not really going to be hurt by these at all. There's more and more coming in. They're all feeding out of this particular location. So this particular fight in through here, this is a shipyard that's building. It's down to 47. It does have 10 strength. Ours is, we've got 30 combat strength. We've got 15 overall with beams, kinetics, etc. But if we have a look and see what they've got 3 beam, 3 missile, 3 kinetic. There's no real protection again for them, so they're not going to be able to do too much. It's for them as we have a no casualties battle projection, so I'm going to go in and destroy this. But I can just pepper it with the beam volley, just to bring it down. It's down to 33 now, and then we can go in and do the attack. So we'll watch the battle. So we'll just fire at all of our ships. Now it is actually attacking the Endless Zeros. Go to cinematic mode. Yeah, not that we saw much. So, okay, so there we go. So Michael's saying, Twitch summary says, I watched you for 152 hours and wrote 1,372 messages in your chat this year. Wow, that's a lot. Thank you for that. You're so Muzzle Paint saying, you're in streaming fire, sir. Keep it coming. You're the best. Thank you for that one. Scratch is saying, also received many offers for Megastructures technologies. Okay, there we go. So we've got that one through there. So yeah, so sorry, I see that there's other comments about other games. This is a sponsored stream, so I'm sort of just going to bypass any of the comments. When I'm back on my own chat area without a sponsored stream, I'll be able to engage much more fully. So, but thanks for the updates in the chat there. So we'll just keep on going. We've got the. So I'm not being rude on purpose. Now this one here we have up to 8. We are sort of making use of the different populations in through this other side. Choose a region to improve. Now, did we actually end up getting our ones that we wanted with the intelligence? 6, 7. Yeah, we can actually now get a scientist. So I might start to throw some scientists in here. I know that we can go and do that. Just on each of the actual worlds. And I'm only getting basic stuff there. I think I'm better off again just getting more food in there to feed back into the into our population. So we'll do that one. Now if we go back into Scilab, this is the one that we do need more population. It's only got 5. It's got a bit better. Let's make that one a scientist and this one a worker. Planetary mainframe provides a central hub for our research efforts. Cannot be built on our home world. Now we've already got this one down in here, the capital mainframe. This is where we're doing most of our research. So we've actually now got research areas all the way around this. And I can sort of pull them apart a little bit to grab other ones. One there is research 25%. Technological capital. If I built it, we're still building things in here, but we can start to sort of do other things. So we're still building these different areas. But if I remove that one there, and then build the technological capital there, and then go for the another science one in there, and also the influence I don't really need, so I'm going to go and throw that one there as well. Just get a lot more science in around these buildings, and we want to move this one right up. These are becoming the most important things now. So just keep on getting more and more science in through this other side. Just click on done. Credits seem to have sort of, we're still going backwards at a very, very high rate. We'll have to sort of correct that at some point. And we have these little bombers are still coming back off. Just quick battle this one. And move them up. There's more Molotovs coming. There must be another pirate base out this way somewhere. No, we don't want to give you that. I'm happy to give you those. Yeah, no, that's not doesn't do enough. So we won't bother with that. Keep on doing your survey. Every time he does anything, he gets interrupted. Build it in that cluster. I like that with this, with these new bits and pieces, we now end up with a situation where we can do a lot more with the. With all of the various, every single element now on the map now has a role. These are Class 0 planets. So I really like that nothing is now wasted, which is great. Now, where's our other ship gone? Our other harvester ship. There it is there. Okay, so we're going to have to be a little bit careful here. We do actually have another Molotov. I'm going to send out the... now we'll see here that this particular ship, if we have a look at the actual ship itself, press shift and just go back up. It's the doctrine is it's got extra hit points and does barrage, goes after the largest combatants. But if I just move it out of there, it's still going to actually be no problem at all against this particular one. So we'll just go across. This is total loss for them. Just watch the battle. And again, that white bar at the top is our shielding, but we got through and did the damage before anything could actually happen. Okay, that was good. We sort of moved that one out and protected it at the right time. All right, so we send this one off as well. Don't know if they can both do the same thing here or not. And back on DasTopia, we've only got a single bomber. So another harvester coming. Got the Faith, another Faith coming in one turn. It'll go off and do its thing. Grab these worlds. Get rid of that sniper. Finish your job. Okay, back at Stevenson's. I'm going to go and grab the, this is at Scilab. I'm going to go and get, we need to get more of these supply ships to build that, that new technological capital. So it's gone from 20 turns to 15 turns. So get a few more of those and we're going to be able to get that technological capital very, very quickly. We do actually have other upgrades we can now do into here. We've got the Starbase Defense System. Yeah, I'll grab that one. That's an economic starbase. So I'll just start to boost these in around our systems. The freighter coming in. Okay, good. They're just going to keep on chomping away at everything. Then we need to get another Faith in to help out that other. There was one that didn't actually have anything. Not sure where it went to. Oh, that was the one. Is that it there? There's the other harvester. Now, this is Stevenson Shipyard 2, which is around the ruined ring world. And around this one, what we've been doing is grabbing more Faiths. Yeah, that's a Mark 15. What is the difference there? One doesn't seem to have anything on it. Yeah, it didn't actually. I'm not sure what that one's doing there. Doesn't really have a role. It's a frigate with no cannons. Got an iron cannon. So fires an ionized blast of energy to disable a target's evasion capabilities. Now, it's a bit too specialized for what we need. That one's got chaff as well. So I'm just going to go back with my Faith Zeros, which have got the beam attack. Just keep on building them in here. Gives us the basic protections. Another miner. help Saren with its production. We're seeing lots of probes coming out from the various other factions. Get another faith there. We need to protect this world. So you can see our planets are under threat, is what it's saying there. So we just need to make sure that we've got something happening there. We've got more faiths being built there as well. Now, I should start to wind up soon, but I would like to get stellar architecture done before we go. Planetary invasion. I don't really need this. You've got a lot of stuff I do want. They're willing to trade all sorts of things with me now, which is quite nice. Let's get rid of the credits. Planetary invasion we don't really need. We got heaps of gigamass. We're just swimming in it. I could actually start to spend it. I really should spend it. I just haven't been. I sort of wanting to just. They've caught up with us with techs. They've gone a lot further than we have now with technology. No, it's not. No, I don't think we're going to be able to do anything here. That's close. Are we far enough ahead? This is someone that we want to have as an ally. What was it that they wanted to? That was what it was, wasn't it? That was planetary invasion. No, we've screwed this one up now. This is very close. It's acceptable. Okay, we'll offer that. Accept. Done. When they come back with the next one, I'll probably accept it at this point. Just we have really cornered the market now with the gigamass. We have heaps of it. What can we do with this one here? We should have gotten that one before. This is going to allow us to search this relic. Love the cutscenes that they've done. They've done a very good job of those. Got mining drones as well. I've only got thulium there. I won't worry too much about that one there. I don't think. Precursor relic lab. Now this one here. Costs 3 gigamass, increases bonuses from relics. I won't do that yet. Again, I'm just going to hoard my my reserves. But we now do actually have this manufacturing relic under our control. I should have gone with that one a little bit earlier. Not seeing any of the actually there's one back there. We'll just target that ship there. It's coming from this direction. Which makes me think that there may be more back down this other side. In deep space. Now, this is a ruined ring world that we sort of get early on in the piece. We've now done everything we needed to there. We've still got 5 modules. Does that take 25 turns? No, we don't want that. Food really isn't a problem for us. Where should we go with this? We've got influence, we've got research down the bottom there. I'll just go and grab the research. I might also just grab a little bit more research in here as well. Just click on done, that'll be okay. So you're just harvesting this gigamass. Get that technological capital as quickly as we can. So their influence is actually pushing right back against our border here. We're going to have to be a little bit careful of that. I haven't focused on influence because we're strong at it, but it's maybe something that we do need to be a bit more mindful of. I just assumed it would be okay. Trade offer. No, I'm not going to give them gigamass harvesting. Yeah, no, I won't go any further than that, so I'll just reject that one. Goodbye. Now we're just a couple of months away from getting stellar architecture this time, which will put us in good stead. So we're running behind everything now because we've been focusing on the megastructures. So these little fleets will just keep on sort of stripping away these worlds that are inside other people's territories, which is fine. Why not? That's what it's all about. Event. Our people, the Taurian regime, have a profound connection to water. We wish to explore the depths of your oceans, that its inhabitants, and understand its mysteries. We assure you our intentions are purely scientific. Would you permit us? So we end up with... it's a step towards interstellar cooperation, but our coastal communities are particularly wary. So we end up with less approval to all units for 12 months. It's only 12 turns. I'm going to go yes, because I do want to be friendly with them. Even though they're in a different sector, I still want that to be what does go on. Now, yeah, we're no longer building, we're building faiths now, so let's just keep on going after the harvesting. Phew, that was a bit close. Now we do actually have just a bomber there, which I don't really want to send that out after one of their bombers. Got a fighter and a bomber. 5 turns before we get another faith, so we don't really have a lot going on. We've got 2 more turns there, then we'll go after this. Just outside the range of that one. This one's inside the range of it, of this military starbase. Subspace streaming, no. Reject. They're going to get aggressive with us fairly soon, I think. Lucia survey reports. So your ship has stumbled upon a cargo lost in the vastness of space. It contains an advanced survey module. So we're able to make an existing ship able to survey anomalies, break down the survey module. We get with 2 more antimatter. We've got heaps of antimatter. Sell the survey module for credits. I'll put it in the vault. Throw it in the vault for now. More lyrium. There's a lot of lyrium on this in this area. Okay, the Drengan Empire have approached Governor Sith Ver of Sarum I with a lucrative trade agreement. This deal promises to greatly elevate the planet's economy, but locals have voiced their concerns over the influx of alien visitors it might bring. The potential for cultural enrichment is immense, yet so is the potential for tension. So if you accept this one through here, we end up with less approval but more wealth. No, I think we're going to have to sort of draw the line. The Drengen are essentially an enemy. There's another area there which we could actually go and grab, but we do have a lot of antimatter already. I think we have to start gearing up for combat with the Drengen. One more month we get stellar architecture, so let's just keep on going here. Another supply ship. That should then get us to the capital. Technological capital. Yep, one more turn. Here we go. Okay, so stellar architecture is a pinnacle of engineering, allowing us to create the creation of monumental structures such as Dyson spheres. These constructs harness the energy of stars, providing virtually limitless power and transforming the fabric of our civilization. Mastery of this technology is a testament to our ingenuity and ambition. So we end up with this stellar architect ship type. Back and through there, we have the Dyson sphere becomes unlocked, and we have the Megastructure architect as well. So we actually have everything we sort of do need to have. So the next one we have is the Megastructure Nexus, which allows us then to build upon the megastructures that we then go and build. So let's go and choose new tech. And we have orbital mining. So let's go and grab that one. Done. Okay, so did we pick up another ship? There's our stellar architect. So we have a stellar architect. I'm just going to do a quick save here because there's a few things we can do with this. With this particular ship, it can also find megastructure site, which is this one here essentially. So it'll just go to a world. I think I can actually right-click on it to construct a megastructure at this particular point. Now I'm not sure. The one thing I'm unsure about is if I really need to try to end up with a like the white planets. Sorry, the white stars allow me to do a lot more. If I just go and right-click on that one. And so we've got the first thing, constructing a megastructure on DasTopia. So megastructures are powerful devices that use the energy of stars to provide strong bonuses to your entire civilization. There we go. The ability of megastructures built around stars are determined by that star's color. And so generates energy used to power other megastructures. This is the, so 30 gigamass to build this one here. And so the first one is we're going to need to... generates energy used to power other megastructures. Energy output is determined by star color. It's not telling us exactly what star colors work where, but if we build the megastructure, the Dyson sphere is the first one that we need to sort of be able to get. So I'll just go and start to do that one. So 8 turns before we get that one. Now I do really have to get going, but I will actually, I'll see if I can rattle through this just so we can sort of see what actually does happen here. Because I haven't done this before, I haven't got to this point because of, again, user error with what I was doing. But that's actually now gotten, like the white planets, the white stars are the best for these Dyson spheres. Anyway, let's just see what we end up getting. So we've got Acellus Tertius back and through here. This is we've got the Snuggler colony now set up. So we've now got this one being produced. Nothing else we can sort of do in through there. That one has a level of to approval. Approval is extremely high here anyway. Let's just go and get more of the more food. Just click on done for now. That faith, we'll be able to destroy this. Now we have extra bonuses in through here. I think we have a little bit extra. We've got the armor rating of, yeah, we've got good beam attacks. Because it's inside the military star bases, I'll just go quick battle. I'll just blow that one up. Go out that way. Auto mining now has come in, so we'll choose new tech. Got experimental weapons, fusion power plant. I might just go with the improved armor. One here, Frontiers and Armament Technology, produce advanced. So this one, actually maybe that one there. So let's go that side. Just go and click on done. This is Sarin, the volcanic world that we had. Just go and grab more food in through here as well. This one also enhances how many population we can actually have on the world. So I'll just go and throw that one in there. That will then just in around the core world capital. It just helps with the amount of people we can actually end up having. So we're sort of playing a game where we ultimately will end up with a lot going on. Now that's another supply ship. We'll just keep that one moving back into Sarin, just developing it up. So once we start to get the megastructures, we're going to then become a lot more powerful. Doc saying, how long does it take to build versus how long does your largest ship take to build? I'm not sure what you mean, sorry. Switch is saying, UI experience similar things. Sorry, I experienced similar things. I really wants these new techs, yes. But I'm going to keep it as long as I possibly can, just to get as much of the gigamass as I can get. So I'm sort of now in their core worlds, pulling apart what's left of their gigamass. So that's all fine. That's not a bad little location, actually. Now I had set up an area to highlight where the other pirate bases were. There's an ascension crystal back out there. If I just zoom out, yeah, I've got that one there. I've already destroyed. See how there's like a symbol there. We've actually got, like, this is a rally point. So I've already placed one. I've already destroyed that one. I'm looking for another one because I know that I actually had set another one up. Pirate base. There it is. Sorry, that's different again. Yeah, there was another one, I think, with pirate base underneath there somewhere. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. That's where we're heading. Okay, so I just set these rally points just so I could see what was where. Okay, now it's one stellar architecture. So now it's going the other way. It doesn't have gigamass harvesting yet. Becoming too hard. I'm going to go no. I'm just going to reject that for now. And I don't really want to spend too much time looking at the diplomacy to see where things are. Everyone's heading in a positive direction, except for the Drengen, which is just neutral. The Taurians are heading in a very positive direction, which is good. So they're downright friendly, which is nice. They're warm, they're cordial, and they're neutral. So no one's really in a position where they're going to, go crazy on us just yet. That faith. I will be wanting to just come in and help that one. Rumours that the Arcean Republic have built the Kimberley's Refuge. Okay, that's fine. Experimental weapons in through here. Choose new tech. That's not bad as well. Interstellar Cabinet. This one does unlock new ships for our commanders. Let's go that way. This world, again, I was just going to get even more food in through here just to boost this. There it is. Just put more of them back on DasTopia. And unfortunately, guys, I'm not going to be able to finish off and get that first megastructure built. What else are we doing over here? Just more research districts. So I do have to get going. What else do we have in here? +3 to wealth. I might grab... Actually, we get a good manufacturing one there, but let's just go with finances in here. I'll just get more and more districts in around the place. So this is at Saran. Now they're coming in against, like we've actually got, it's fairly fairly tight, like with their missile attacks versus what we actually have. But we have shielding because we're coming from our planet. We end up with a big bonus. Just quick battle it. And so that one is being fed from that pirate base in here. Down to 42. So we'll finish off with this last one here. How long does it take to build a Dyson sphere? I mean, says Voodoo Dog. I don't think. Well, I think we sort of pretty much get it. I think when we end up doing it. And we end up building it. So, like, I think that's the first thing. That's the only thing we can build anyway at this point in time. I'm not sure if it just automatically comes. So I actually don't know. I'll have to play it again on Twitch towards the end of the week, I think, just to sort of continue on. So if you're interested, yeah, we'll continue playing this particular game, but I'll be doing it on my Twitch channel, and I'm thinking at the end of the week will be the time that I have available there. So I'm just going to click on done there. So that's all fine, no losses to us, and that's the pirate ship gone. I might just get rid of that rally point. Not sure how we get rid of that one. Yep, there we go. And I think we still had one down in here as well. No, it's not showing up. Wait and see what actually happens. I'm pretty sure I had 2 of them out. Anyway, guys, I'm going to call it quits here. So thanks for watching. Actually, the Arceans have really sort of moved out a lot with what they're doing. But no, it's a very, very good game, this one. I really enjoyed it a lot. It's a as a board game style Space 4X. There's nothing that's close to it. It's a beautiful game, and it does work incredibly well. They've got different ships in there again as well. That's our fleets. Okay, they're just there's just more of the harvesters just going out to take what they can. To do their job, but we certainly are getting the you know, we're getting ahead here. Oh, it's saying we got 1 more month there. How long have we got? Still 5. I really can't. I won't be able to. I do have to get going. So anyway, guys, I'm going to leave it there.